Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. Good morning. So the cows in the dairy barn that we moved in the last episode, or yesterday morning it was really, wasn't it? I've run out of food, so I rather urgently need to get them fed. So I've been down to the store, and we have leased this Stroutman feed mixer. It's pretty cool. Should be a pretty good capacity. Also has the advantage that I can take the bales straight into it. I don't need a loader or anything. At least that's the theory, so we'll see how that goes. But it wasn't the largest capacity, but I like the idea. I quite fancied the self-propelled one. I was scrolling through the mods, quite fancied the self-propelled one. And yeah, I quite like the idea that this one looked like it should be able to take bales. So let's get some food in it. So what was, oh God, no, I can't, the problem is I can't remember the capacity. Oh, actually, I can check. Garage, got at least the Vertimix 2002 SF double. It's 20,000 litres. So it takes an awful lot of things. It's like you can use it for general cleanup and all sorts. I'm just going to get a Sadie. Maybe I should get one. Maybe I just keep this instead. Right, so let's do that, switch it on. So let's see, it's 20,000 litres, so hay and silage alone will be 10,000 litres each. So if we said, since I want to buy in bales, if I say 10,000 litres of silage, whereas we could also put, oh no, sorry, wrong button. Could also put that on just for a minute, first mix. Let's get this right, so switch it on. Ooh, unfold. Ah, okay, oh, just like Sadie. Right, now put that on. So I think we need 10,000 litres of this. And we'll go and put sort of 8,000 or so litres of hay, and then a couple of thousand litres of straw. A little bit more. There we go, that'll do. Right, so close that a minute. Raise it up. Okay. But yeah, so so I bought a load of bales in. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on screen, but I got a load of bales in. There's the house. If you've not watched we finally got a proper farmhouse. So if you've not watched, get rid of that a minute. Yeah, if you've not watched my last landscaping video, I'm pretty pleased with that. It has to be. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's doing something to the egg boxes. Right, hay bales first. Something tells me I'm going to need some more of those pretty soon. Right, okay. Raise it up a wee bit. Right, switch that on then. Put that back on. Is it working? Swing the camera around. Can't say as it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah. I was sure this one was, maybe I got it wrong. Hang on, or maybe is there an option? No. No. Oh well. We haven't got time to hang about, so I'll go get the front loader. And, apparently I was wrong. Mind you, I should actually anyway. Regardless, then let's have it out the shed. Otherwise it's just going to be in the way. So that actually means we'll have 4,000. Now this might mess us up because that means 4,000 litres of straw. Unless, of course, I shred the bales, which I mean I could do. So I could put this in our 8,000 litres of hay and then shred the straw. We've no straw, just to remind myself, double check, we've no straw in the silo, right? So I could shred the bales into the silo. Yeah, we've no straw, we've no hay, we've no grass. That's perfect. That silage is left over. That's what I didn't feed the beef yesterday, I think, something. So that's left over. So that's absolutely fine. Okay, good. Right. Okay. So actually, this is a bit annoying. So I didn't actually have something to get bales out of a stack. All I've got is the grab. So is the lifter thing. So to get bales out of a stack, I don't have anything. So anyway, this was all set up, which is why I'm suddenly magically down here. I was sure that that was supposed to do, unless, is there a, there's not, there's no option to do that, is there? No. I'm very confused. Maybe I've got the wrong one. Oh well, anyway. Right, so what we also got, and we were supposed to do this later because I didn't want to waste time because I wanted to get the cows fed. But there you go. And what we also got was this. Wow, how cool is that? I can't if I use it. I've got a feeling I might have used this before briefly once. But we're going to use it again. Now, I think, let's get a bit of light on the situation. It's a bit dark behind here at this time of the morning. Does of course require me to be reasonably central. I haven't used this bell grab before either, so this will be interesting. Oh, far too far forwards. Now what I don't know, apologies again. I've no idea what A is. I don't have an A button. Right, that will make more sense. Ooh, that's heavy. Let's take this very carefully. Those Nokians do great work in the snow. I've not got an awful lot of manoeuvring room here, it has to be said. This is going to take me a wee while, isn't it, really? Let's face it. So apologies for that, but at least let's get a few in. A fair few in. Whoops. Oh no, that's not going to help, is it? Oh well, we're roughly in line with that. It'll probably have a fair amount of tolerance in it, has to be said. There we go. I have a feeling these might not be the right way around, but you know what they'll do. No. Perspective. Get some perspective, man. Right, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That'll do. Oh, this is fun. Lots of new toys. This grab works really well, actually. I like it. I mean, there came a few of these out I should actually have a couple of these, because I should have. Wasn't there one in the straw harvest pack? Pretty sure. Okay, I haven't got enough space to manoeuvre. Sorry, a minute. It's going to get a bit chilly in there just while I do this. Just to increase the airflow at the dealer. Bit fresh air is good for you. It's fine. Like I say, you probably don't have to be totally 100% accurate, but it would be nice, because this shouldn't be hard. This really shouldn't be this hard. I swear. Oh dear, I'm going to swear in a minute. There we go. That should do. Might need to nudge those to one side when I put the next set in, but that should be okay. That wasn't particularly neatly done either. Whoa, no. Oh, hey. It's one of those things that really ought to be done off screen, but you know what, it's the comedy value. How about I finish it off, because I've really messed it up now, so it's going to take a bit of jiggery pokery. And I'll see you shortly, and we'll get that feed done. Otherwise, we're not have time to do anything else, frankly. Well, there we go. It actually didn't take too long. They sort of jostled themselves into position, so I was nearly finished, to be fair. It felt like that was going to take ages, but it really, really didn't. Okay. So kind of just want to leave these here. Oh, wrong tool. Cute. They don't all wobble around a lot in there, though. It's really quite funny. But then, you know, they should do. They're loose bales. Now this may not be that easy. Let's equally, it doesn't matter that much. So how much was I looking for? 8,000 litres, right? Well, that is basically, stop it, 2 of these. That's not particularly neat, but it honestly doesn't need to be for what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to check whether or not I've got rear weight, and if I don't, I'd better get one. Or have a bigger tractor with front loader forks. These are a little bit wobbly. Actually, am I even going to be able to lift these to get them in there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's do this quite carefully. No. Go away, then. Bales, seriously. Mind you, that's probably not a bad thing, actually. So if I unhook that, hook it back in. We just do one at a time. It's probably not a bad idea. Right, there we go. It's a bit enthusiastic, isn't it? Right, so if I just drop that in there, that should be... Seriously? Come on. Let's try that again, shall we? Of course you would do that, wouldn't you? I'm beginning to regret this. I think we'll just shred the whole lot. Now we've got no straw and no hay in the silo. We could just shred the whole lot, frankly. In fact, right now I feel like shredding a whole load of bales, because I think they've deserved it. Right, let's try again. Yeah, I'm very confused. I'm going to have to go in the mod hub, because I was sure this said that I could just scrape away from bales. Maybe that's only on PC or something, and actually it doesn't do that on console. I don't know why. I mean, the game certainly has the ability to use a partial bale and leave it looking like a whole bale until it's all finished up, because that's what it does in your feed troughs and stuff, right? Ooh, a little bit. It's a little bit sort of over responsive. Maybe it's the switch from 19 to 20, from 22 to 19. Okay. So how are we doing for mix? How's it looking? It's looking good. Bizarrely enough, it is slightly... You know what we're going to do? I've got this for today. This is what I'm going to do today, to be honest, mostly. So I am going to take this as is. I'm very conscious of the fact that I really, really, really need to feed those cows very, very quickly. Oh no, wrong one, sorry. So I think we'll take this over. Oh, the beacons, boring. Watch out, chickens. We'll take this as is, get the cows some feed, and then I can do another load slightly more effectively. I also thought, actually, in terms of other things, I want to, there's a little bit of manure over at the dairy barn. So I'm going to take it to the biogas plant, because it won't be organic manure. And also the slurry that I got out of the old cow barn yesterday, I'm also going to take that to the biogas plant and get rid of that, because it also won't be organic. And then that means that any manure, slurry, anything we get like that going forward will be organic. I'm kind of assuming that by the time it's been through the digester, the digestate is probably all right. And then what we'll do going forward is we'll produce manure, and then if I feel like I need slurry or liquid manure, I can take it to the biogas plant and get digestate, and we'll do that at least for this year, and then we'll see how we do. And maybe each year we'll swap. The gate's open? Yes. Yeah, that pile of manure over there, but I think there might be more in the bunker as well. Now food. Oh, food's on the other side. I did just check, their health was at 50%, so it was very, very urgent that I got this in as quickly as possible, and it's barely going to scrape the sides, to be honest. So I think, yeah, this will be much of my morning, and I had a horrible feeling that might be the case. Fine. What we're going to do then, very quickly, before I put this in, switch the indicator off, is clean up the feed trough. This will now be inorganic silage, that is food mess. And I'll have to bring a trailer over. I've got snow in there, that's awesome, isn't it? Oh, I don't want more snow. No, not snow. Mind you, you know what, if it makes it all into snow, it solves the issue of what I do with it, doesn't it, really? Yeah, now there's too much snow in there and it won't let me get away with that. Oh, will you stop it with the snow? It's not. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. It's not having a good day today. It's not my day. Right, better. Keep well away from the snow. Looks like, although it's telling me the food trough's empty, it looks like there is tiny, tiny, tiny amounts of food in the food trough, but I mean minuscule amounts, not sufficient to impact our organic status, I'm sure. There we go. So we get this out of the way, because I mustn't forget that this is inorganic silage. I mean, it's a peculiar thing, right? Because, you know, silage is by its very nature an organic product, but this is now inorganic silage. Right? So we got a tip side job. Do we do a tip side job? Tip side left. Tip side right. Perfect. There you go, hungry cows. Sorry it took so long. Oof, they were dropping. Tell you what, they were dropping hell fast as well. Look at that. 47% they dropped to. But the that's the Ayrshire's. But the Holsteins, same. We've got babies coming though, which is kind of exciting. Which means that they'll, I mean, the bigger ones, the Ayrshire's will be producing milk, but it means that the Holsteins should be as well, which is kind of cool. And actually, they're not taking as much as I thought, which is good. Now, there is slurry in here as well. Okay, so I need to, and that needs to get the biogas plant. Right, so that's another job for today then, is to clear out the manure from here and the slurry and get it all taken to the biogas plant along with that little bit of silage in there, so that we clear out the last remnants of our inorganic food and animal waste. Really need to do some more snow clearing. So I think then in that case what we'll do, because we must be all doing pretty heavy for time by now actually, I don't know how long I've been recording for. Wow, bouncy. We'll go and take them over some straw. I suspect that may be today's episode. God, that was really quick. And then what I'll do is I'll spend the rest of the morning making up TMR with the site with the food mixer, and maybe using it to also transfer some of that silage into the silo. And I suppose if I bring this over here, oh, sorry, I do. You're right. And I'm just monitoring it very carefully. Because then what I'll do also is I'll shred the straw into the silo, so that's in there, and then that will also help. Right, let's get sorted out and get some straw blowing going. Right, so here we are back with our bumpy bales. So jumping around a bit in the back there. Oh, watch out. There we go. Oh! I managed to hit one of the buttons on the controller, which is sitting on my lap, because I've got my headphones plugged in. Stop it. That could have been worse. Yeah, see what I mean about those bales shaking around. Right, so I'm just going to come out a little bit. Before we start making a mess again, but that's okay. That's from the new feed. Lovely organic straw bales for bedding, which I'm assuming, can I do that from outside, or do I still need to be in, do we reckon? It'd be far more fun to do it from the outside. Do the sound of the snow. Is there a trigger here, or have I still got to be inside the barn to do it? Looks like I still need to be inside the barn to do it. Okay. I could have taken the bell grab off, really, couldn't I? Never mind. So at least get it a bit lower and out of the way. Use it as a cow bumper. Right. Okay, cows. Straw shower. Jump out a sec. Oh, hello. Trigger should be roughly in the middle. Or even there. Should be another one. Surely that's not it, is it? Oh, apparently that was it. Right, so I'm just going to use this, because what we'll need to do is no. Oh, really? Hey? So I can't control the... Oh, it's doing both. I hate it when this happens. Right, okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I've lost the straw trigger. And yet there is no option to... I can't turn it around. Really? You can't swivel the nozzly thing. You can only do it up and down. And even then only just. Yeah. Oh. So I've lost the straw trigger. Right, okay. What we're going to do then, sort it out. Probably lost the straw trigger because it's about to blow it all outside of the barn. Love it when you get new pieces of equipment, they don't quite work how you expected them to. Or is it just because I wasn't, maybe it's just because I wasn't on thingy work, but it's still only allowing that motion. There's still no, yeah, there's still no rotation motion. So you have to, so I'll start, whoops. So I'll start coming in, oh, come on. How on earth did you manage to do that? So if I can't get out of there, how did you get in there, eh? Jeez, yeah, I'm gonna start coming in from the other end, aren't I? Crikey, this is slightly more infuriating than I expected it to be. There we go. Hurrah! I'm curious to see how much it uses actually. It's only registering one bale. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised actually that you can't rotate. You can raise it up and down, but that's about it. So we can do at least distance. Yeah, so it does one bale at a time, basically. I suppose that's the thing, so I can't shred all of the straw. Mind you, I'll just need to buy some more, because of course I'll need it as bales for using this. I bought this because I kind of figured I'd be using it quite a bit. Yeah, I did, okay. There we go. Pretty cool though, isn't it? How are we doing for straw? We need some water. Probably end of the day. How are the other animals? So the beef needs some water, but they're otherwise okay. The sheep, yeah. The sheep also need water. But one of them is a bit low on food, strangely enough. I suppose, is there more of them? Actually, no. That's a bit odd. Oh well. And we're done. Wow, but it... Oh no, it hasn't. Definitely got enough? Definitely got enough. Nice. Okie doke. Well, that's it then, really. I mean, you know, the cows are all taken care of. Still at 40%. I guess it'll take a while for that to start going back up again, unfortunately. It'll take longer to start going back up than it did for it to go down to start with, obviously. Yeah. So as I said, I think what I'll do is I will... actually, I need to leave this here, don't I? It's basically used about half, so that's okay. So yes, I'm going to get that. I'll get some more total mix ration made up. I'll find somewhere to park the straw so that it's safe. I'll have to go back in now this way so I can pick up the front loader and forks. But yeah, so I know now probably not to bring the loader, but actually just to come in from the other side with this. Yeah, so I'll get some more TMR made, and then I think next episode might be a bit short because I think all that we can do will be to clear this manure, get it taken to the biogas plant, take the slurry that we've got both here and in the silo to the biogas plant, and then take also that last little bit of silage that we just cleaned the food up with, get that taken back as well. That appears to be... I can't adjust that. That's a bit weird. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. I can't adjust the thing at the end. Ah, I have to be on the front loader forks to do that. Sorry, cow. Excuse me. But yeah, so that, and there may be other things. We could do some snow clearing actually, because I really need to start clearing some of the tracks. So it'll be a lot of a bit back and forth, a bit of admin really, to be honest. Oh, and a water delivery, we could do that too. So yeah, so quite a few things to be done, but they're all a bit bitty. But it'll be fun anyway. So yeah, in the meantime, I'll get some more TMR made, get it in the silo, at least minimum, using up all of the bales that I've currently got. Maybe I'll go get some more hay bales actually, because they're not going to last us very long, I think. And certainly not going to last all the summer, so we will need more. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little more frustrating in parts than I might have liked, but we got there in the end. And this is kind of cool. I'll do a bit of research about our food mix, and I'm slightly confused by that, by its claims. But not to worry, we've only leased it, not bought it, so I won't make too much of a fuss. We've got the bale forks anyway. It's just going to be a bit more manual than I expected. But as I say, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. I wasn't supposed to bring this back here, was I? Oh well, there you go. Yeah, like subscriptions are very much appreciated. And but whatever you do, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.